Okay, cool. Hi, my name is Kate and today I'm going to be reviewing the Biggest Loser Express Rapid Weight Loss Kit. So, first question, does it work? The answer, yes it does. I have lost 7 kilos in 6 weeks. Yes. So the follow-up question is, alright, how? What did this program ask you to do? Well, there are a couple of things. Firstly, you are given a meal plan, and in that meal plan you will consume 1,200 calories a day. So that's the first thing. The second thing, they give you a pedometer which you'll strap to your waistband, and they will ask you to do so many steps every day. The third thing is that you will do different workouts during the week, free every week, and they come in these DVDs. So you'll be taught how to do the exercise and everything like that. So now for more detail. The meals are really good actually. There are several things that I like about the meals. Firstly, you know how usually they say that breakfast should be the biggest meal of the day and the dinner should be the smallest? Well, this is actually reversed in this one. The breakfast is small, but the dinner is just huge. The portions are quite large, particularly in dinner, and you also get to eat free snacks every day. So if you eat your food regularly, your meals and your snacks, you're probably not going to go hungry. Also, the meals themselves are not really very hard to make. What's also really cool is that sometimes it's just, he'll just say, have 3 cups of vegetables or 2 cups of vegetables and some kind of beef, which is also marinated, that you add lemon juice and mustard seeds or whatever to the meat, and that's your meal. And it's really easy, and yeah, I can't really fault it. There was only like maybe 1 or 2 meals that I didn't like, but for the most part they were all nice, and some of them were actually really good. I would probably make them just regularly if I wanted to. So let's see, oh, and just another thing with the meals is that you will, they do suggest that you try and eat the meals to the key. I recommend this as well actually, because I have learned to like food that I didn't suspect that I would ever like. So for example, I didn't like tea, I didn't like tomatoes, I didn't like eggs. Now those 3 things I like fairly well, though I still struggle with eggs a bit, but oh well. So let me think. Alright, moving on to exercise. You're going to have to start going for walks, admittedly, with the pedometer. You start out with 5,000 steps and you eventually work up to 10,000 steps. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying to go for a morning walk or whenever it's convenient for you, just so you can hit that target. Let me think. As for just generally the exercises, the free exercises that you do every week, they start out pretty easy. Actually, he shows you, Shannon, a range of different exercises for that day, and that makes 1 round. And you do how many rounds you can do. He gives you the option, you could just do 1 if you feel that's all you can do, but then you can work out to say 3 or 4 or maybe more depending on how you feel. What else is there? I guess that's the main thing with exercise that I need to share. Oh, the kit also does provide some useful items. I'll show you. It presents you with cups, which are relatively handy, and measuring spoons. These actually were really handy. I use them every single time. A measuring tape, for the beginning. Also very useful, they give you a free 30-day membership to the Biggest Loser Club. This is mainly for the My Diary section, where you actually type in everything that you eat and all the exercise that you do during this program. It helps you to make you more aware of what you're eating and how many calories you're putting in versus what you're putting out. and I found it actually extremely helpful. I definitely recommend taking full advantage of this. And the only downside I could say is that the program itself is 6 weeks long, and this is only 4 weeks worth of membership. I didn't actually renew my membership, but obviously you can if you feel you need to. And if you do decide what I did and I didn't continue my membership because you have to pay so much money, I recommend taking full advantage of the website while you can, getting like all the free additional recipes and watching the exercise videos. It's really cool. So let's see. You will though need some additional things for your workouts, things that don't come in the kit. So for example, number one, you will need a yoga mat, or the alternative is a towel to lie on. You'll also need dumbbells and a medicine ball, but you can alternatively use like a bag of rice. So for my medicine ball, I actually used a bag of rice to do all the movements, and that was perfectly fine. Let me think. Oh, and a resistance band. I bought a $15 resistance band from Target, and it works fine, so hopefully you'll have the same luck with that as well. Let's see, what else is there? Well, the book itself, the program book itself, has some very, very useful information. Like, you learn about what's called the energy equation, you understand calories a lot more, which I found empowering. Like, you know exactly how many calories you need to burn to lose a kilo, for example. Let me think. Oh, and they also talked about how to fight food temptation, which I know we all want to find out more about. So, and Bill Shannon himself, I actually quite liked him as a trainer, as a guy. He's very positive and smiley and, I don't know, just generally helpful and fun. So, what else is there to say? A word of warning, though. They say this in the program book, and it's very true. You are likely going to feel angry and irritable in the first or second week because you know your body's changing because you're doing different things and it doesn't like that because it doesn't like change. Yes. I was just so negative in week 2. I just go through these short phases for an hour or two where I just hated everything. It wasn't just that I hated the program or I hated that I couldn't eat what I want. I just found everything annoying and just, you know? But you get over it. You know, for the most part, I gotta be honest, I felt good a lot of the time during this program, especially because I would see the progress. I'd be losing a kilo every week, and I'd be like, it's working, this is amazing, you know? So for the most part, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel really good about yourself. It's gonna be great. Let me think, what else is there to say? Probably the best thing about this program is the fact that, yeah, everything is thought out for you. I find that with other programs that I've read, that was the major downfall, is particularly planning the meals. It's a lot of work and it's stress inducing, and it's just so nice to have a complete meal plan so you just don't have to worry about all that stuff. You just do it and it's done. You know, that is a definite winning point for me personally. The only downside I can really say with this program is the fact that I don't think it alone is motivating enough, personally. Other people might differ, but I felt for me I really needed to work more mentally to keep myself going with this. So what I personally did is I created a wall where I would fill all kinds of motivational messages that I did along the way. So I would write things like, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Or, excuses are for people who need them. Or the first one I put was my goal, which my goal is, your goal is to lose 10 kilos. So I'm still on my way to my goal, but it was a clear indication of why I'm doing this. So you have to do something like that. You have to curb your enthusiasm for what you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to have a strong enough reason to eat the food, to do the exercise, to go for the walk. So I really recommend personally trying to curb your enthusiasm in some way to keep going. So I guess that's my entire review. I hope it was useful. Like I said, if you follow this program, if you eat the food, you do the walks, you do the exercise, you will lose weight. They say it and I agree. You can do it. Alright. Thanks for listening to my review. I am Kate. See ya.